What is going on, family? Welcome to today's video where I'm going to talk about our new 42 unit deal package that we got under contract. So down in Alabama, got a new deal brought to me by one of my students. Shout out to Reggie Reynolds. With him, one of my students taking action. He's done a flip already this year, and now he's brought in networking, taking the skills that we talk about in my Millionaire Real Estate Investor Success Strategies, my coaching program, and really taking it to heart, working with multifamily brokers. They brought him the deal and got it under contract, and now, we're partnered up to take it down. And so 42 units in the Montgomery, Alabama MSA, and you got a combination of 18 units in right off downtown Montgomery, kind of in the Garden District there, and then 18 units, not 18 there in Montgomery, then 24 units in Prattville, Alabama, a little bit north of Montgomery, about 10 miles. Great school system there in Prattville, kind of small town feel, but overall it's a great area, great schools, and not a lot of apartments for as area in that area. You don't have a whole lot of apartments for as the volume of availability for rents and stuff. So I think it's going to do really well. And the acquisition strategy for those is going to be value add. The 24 units kind of unique. There was a fire. Originally it was 32 units. 8 got burned down, and the remaining 24 are completely vacant right now. And they are full spectrum, from needing a little bit of light rehab to get them rent ready, to all the way down to the studs and still need a little bit of demo to get it back up to where you need to be for rent ready. I think the market rents there, we're going to be targeting those 2 bedroom, 1 baths at $900 a month in Prattville, and probably take about anywhere from 3 to 6 months. A lot of times right now you don't know with the logistics with materials, things like that on that deal. The 18 unit has 6 units that's down, so 12 that's rented. A lot of capex, capital expenditures already been provided with that deal. Whereas that you got new windows, new sliding glass doors, new roofs, new HVACs in a lot of the units, with the majority of the units, and so there won't be a whole lot of expenses up front that'll be needed in order to make it rent ready. So just 6 units that need to be brought up, and after that it'll be rented out. And so I think that's the biggest thing with those 42 units they were looking to kind of get on with. So we got them under contract a couple days ago. But just not getting ready to start the due diligence, and we'll shoot more content about that and just kind of share with you all kind of the process. You gotta hire your environmental engineer, your home inspection, just same thing you would do. A lot of these are the same that you would have on the residential side when you buy a house. With the home inspection, you got to get an insurance policy. You need to go through. You got to have your lender, and how you're gonna raise with commercial. It's a little bit different. You can raise some private debt, or you could syndicate. You're gonna get a commercial loan that you'll have to sign on, and you got different terms, different type of loan products. And so we'll shoot some more content and share kind of that process with those different phases of the deal. To go through, and just how you coordinate it all, working with your contractor to get a statement of work for the individual billings. And it's a little unique, you're actually working even though we're buying both deals from the same person, it's 2 separate apartment complexes, separate locations. And so essentially it's 2 deals that you're working simultaneously. So a little bit interesting on that part. We're going through with the due diligence and all the pieces that come with it, but it's manageable. That's why multifamily is all about having a team, whereas that is not all coming down on one person to manage all the different phases of the process. And that's what I love about multifamily, just going through, and the creativity that you can bring to get deals done, to build wealth, and and scale up faster over time. So I'm super excited about this opportunity, and just partnering up with my guy Reggie Reynolds, Count the Cost podcast. And just where everything is going. I think they're in a great location, Montgomery. Of course, everybody knows about Alabama from a real estate investing standpoint for Huntsville and Birmingham, those markets, but Montgomery's a really good market. There's a lot of development that's happening right now, redevelopment in the Montgomery downtown district in that area. And so I'm really excited about just the possibilities with where we are with the value add, where we can increase the net operating income with the apartment, with just where the apartments right now are under market rent. And I think it just bodes well for us the opportunity that's at hand with real estate investing. And so that's the thing that, there's multiple ways that you can go through and find deals. But I think, going through face to face marketing, building relationships with people is powerful when it comes to residential side with real estate investors, whatever real estate investors, but real estate agents. And then also with wholesalers as well, too, with being able to generate deal flow. And I think at the end of the day, with finding the deals, that is all about leverage. The more you can leverage, whether you have employees that can work and outreach to people on your behalf, or you have people like brokers or real estate agents that's outreaching, talking to people that's in the streets, that's working to find deals, and that they can bring to you. Just that's a great form of leverage that you all can have and use and should use if you're serious about building wealth and building up just what it is that you're going to do for is real estate investing. The parameters on these deals, with one, the 24 unit is down. We got that under contract at 600,000. The goal is to put about 650,000 in renovation costs, be all in about 1.25, 1.3 million. And looking at after repair value, after renting all those units out at $900 a door, all two ones, that the valuation for that building to be somewhere around 2.5 million, 2.6 million. And and then cash out refinance and kind of keep it long term. And then the other one with the 18 unit purchase price of 1.25 million that we have under contract, bring in those 6 units, bring those on board, and then looking to do a refinance as well on that one in the near future with a valuation of around 1.6 million. When it's all said and done. And so I think that's where we're going to be in that. And we're going to get the numbers that have our underwriters are going through and kind of looking at the market cap rates and everything and looking at the projections on where we'll be. But I think we're going to be somewhere around the 1.6, 1.7 level on the 18 unit, which is awesome with where we're at right now. And so, And so that's part of the deal too with your underwriting, that whereas that you do your initial underwriting, but then we go in and actually underwrite specifically to the market and get into some details on the information. That's something that we'll share as well too, and just put our model. I always like to get a model for the real estate deal and then project it out the next 5-10 years with the data that we have when it comes to interest rates, valuations for the property, rents, inflation, kind of taking all this stuff that we know at a high level about an area in the economy and the jobs that's coming in, taking all that and putting it together into a model to kind of see how we're projecting the asset to perform and produce capital in the future. So that's something I'll share too and walk you guys through the model for both of those deals and kind of share that in the next video. But if you're interested in real estate investing, definitely you're in the right place. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel so you can get updated when we drop new content. And then if you're interested, make sure to click the link below to pick up my new ebook, Out There Millionaire Real Estate Success Strategies, what they forgot to teach you in school. And you can also get a recording too for some of my previous content where we did our 3-hour masterclass, 3-day masterclass, 3 hours of content and the presentations as well, with the link below where you can get a copy of that course and kind of go through and figure out what real estate investing strategy you want to take on, and then just looking at just some of the different strategies on how you can build generational wealth. So with that, we'll see you on the next video.